Did you ever foresee the kind of success you've had? When you're in Indonesia and things were in that state, did you ever foresee it?
I never expected that we would reach here. And I'm not a person who sets very high goal.
You don't set high goals.
My goalpost keeps on changing as we move forward in the life. Then you're not very disappointed if you don't succeed.
It's always been one step forward.
Yeah, always make a small step forward and you become stronger and you gain confidence. Then you change your goalposts. So it gives you more pleasure than setting up a very high goal and you don't reach them.
I don't think we ever talked
Ahead.
forward more than a year ahead.
Is that right?
For the last couple of years, we have been thinking more 5-year strategy or 10-year strategy.
I'm talking of those days.
Yeah, in the beginning, we were looking very short-term view. The bold decisions have to be very transformative and it has to succeed. And bold decisions are not easy to take. So these young people have to have a lot of experience, they have to have determination, they have to have a commitment, and they have to think through those issues very carefully. Bold decisions are not free of risk, so they should analyze the risk very carefully, but definitely bold decisions could be a very transformative decision in the business and what they are. I would encourage young people to continue to analyze their situation and take bold decisions, because otherwise you cannot make a step change in your career. But I will always be concerned about health and safety until we reached a place of 0 accidents and 0 fatalities. There were a number of fatalities again in 2012. And this is not only tragic, but not acceptable. We have to remain dedicated to addressing this problem. I want our senior leaders to lead by example. That's why I have asked my colleagues on GMB and MMC to spend more time on the shop floor and promote increased training and awareness for both our employees and our contractors. This is how we will drive further improvement. I don't like to get addicted to any one hobby.
Okay.
Now, for example, I started playing golf. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Every day in the morning I would go and practice. One day I realized that I'm getting addicted to golf. So one day in the morning I was driving to golf course and suddenly I realized that this is not right.
Turned around.
So I turned back the car and since then I've never played again.
So you don't have any addictions?
I don't like addiction. I think it could distract me from my focus. Being responsible is vital to a company's long-term success. I have always believed this because being responsible not only has benefits for society, it has clear benefits for the business. Let me give you 2 examples. First, our success in reducing our own CO2 emissions has cost benefits. Secondly, in developing new and innovative products to help our customers improve their environmental performance, and we maintain our market leading position. I was in Tokyo with one of the businessmen from India. And when I was talking to him, I realized that acquisition is a way to grow. I realized that life is very short. And if you have to really do something, you have to do very quickly. If you have to grow, you have to do something differently than what everyone else has been doing. So I started thinking that if I start building a steel plant, it would take years. And how many steel plants, how many companies you can build? And if I have to succeed in my life, I have to find a formula which is different and which keeps me ahead of my competition and my colleagues. That's how I thought that
we should acquire companies, merge, consolidate them, reduce their cost, make them very efficient.
And it became like a turnaround became a science.
I wouldn't say that, it's not whether science or art, it is a mix of science and art. Because every company has a different issue. It's not that there is a formula which you apply.
Can apply on everyone.
Yeah, it is not H2O is equal to water here.
Not born with the boldness. We could be born with the baldness, not with the boldness. It is not that something you learn only from education. Education is only one enabler, but you have to have experience. You have to have experience of success, which means you gain some confidence, and then you have to have your small goals set up in your life. And if you succeed, and if you think that you are more confident than before, you want to take bold decisions in the future.